Did you know that grizzly bears can weigh over 1,000 pounds? That's about the same as a small car. These majestic creatures found throughout North America are full of surprises. In this video, we will journey into the world of grizzly bears, uncovering fascinating facts about their lives, from their impressive size and diverse habitats to their unique hibernation patterns and cultural significance. Join me as we explore the awe-inspiring world of grizzly bears and discover why they are one of nature's most captivating creatures. The grizzly bear, a symbol of raw power and wilderness. An adult male grizzly can stand over 10 feet tall and weigh over 1,000 pounds. Their paws with long claws can break a moose's back. Grizzlies possess a keen sense of smell, 7 times stronger than a bloodhound's. This combination of size, strength, and sensory perception makes them apex predators. Grizzly bears are remarkably adaptable creatures, making their homes in a variety of habitats across North America. From the rugged peaks of the Rocky Mountains to the lush forests of the Pacific Northwest, these bears have carved out a niche for themselves in diverse environments. In Alaska, you might find them roaming coastal areas, their massive forms lumbering along beaches in search of clams, mussels, and of course, the protein-rich bounty of salmon during spawning season. Further inland, they navigate dense forests, their powerful limbs carrying them effortlessly through undergrowth and across streams. Venture into the greater Yellowstone ecosystem, and you'll find grizzlies foraging in meadows, their massive paws digging for roots and bulbs. They've even been known to scale mountainsides, their agility surprising for creatures of their size, to access berry patches or hunt mountain goats. Their adaptability is a testament to their intelligence and resilience. They've learned to exploit the resources available to them, whether it's the abundance of the coast or the seasonal bounty of the mountains. Don't let their fearsome reputation fool you. Grizzly bears are surprisingly adaptable eaters. While they are members of the order Carnivora, their diet is far from strictly meat-based. They are best described as opportunistic omnivores, consuming a wide variety of foods depending on the season. In spring, they graze on grasses and sedges after months of fasting. As summer approaches, their diet shifts to include berries, roots, and insects. And of course, there's the legendary salmon run. Grizzly bears scoop salmon from the water with impressive precision. Their scavenging habits are fascinating, detecting carcasses from miles away. This scavenging helps clean up the environment and recycle nutrients. Chapter 4. As winter whispers across the landscape, grizzly bears prepare for hibernation. This adaptation helps them survive harsh winters. They find or excavate a den, gradually entering dormancy. Heart rate slows, body temperature drops, conserving energy. Hibernation is also a time for new life. Females give birth to cubs, usually 1 to 3, tiny, blind, and hairless. These newborns rely on their mother's warmth and milk. The den transforms into a nursery, a haven of warmth and protection. Chapter 5. The bond between a mother grizzly and her cubs is one of the strongest in nature, forged in the depths of the den, and lasting for the first few years of the cubs' lives. After emerging from the den in spring, the cubs, now playful balls of fur, rely on their mother for everything: food, guidance, and protection from danger. The mother bear teaches her cubs essential life skills, from foraging for food to navigating their environment. They learn by watching her every move, mimicking her actions as they grow stronger and more independent. The cubs' playful nature isn't just endearing, it's crucial for their development, helping them hone their hunting skills and social interactions. But life in the wild is fraught with danger. The mother bear is constantly vigilant, protecting her cubs from threats that range from territorial males to other predators. Her fierce love for her offspring is a sight to behold, a testament to the power of maternal instinct in the animal kingdom. Chapter 6. Communication and Social Behavior, a Language of Scents and Sounds. While often perceived as solitary creatures, grizzly bears have a surprisingly complex social structure, especially when food sources are abundant. During the salmon runs, for instance, dozens of bears might gather, their interactions a fascinating blend of dominance displays and uneasy tolerance. Communication is key to maintaining order in these gatherings. They communicate through a variety of vocalizations, from deep growls and woofs to high-pitched screams, each sound conveying a specific message. Body language is equally important, with ear positions, head tilts, and open-mouth displays signaling aggression, submission, or intent. But perhaps their most fascinating form of communication is scent marking. By rubbing their bodies against trees or leaving their scent on the ground, they create a scent map of their territory, communicating their presence to other bears in the area. This chemical communication helps to minimize potentially dangerous encounters and maintain a semblance of order in the bear world. Chapter 7. Conservation Status. Protecting a vulnerable species. Despite their formidable presence, grizzly bears face an uncertain future. Habitat loss due to human encroachment, resource extraction, and climate change poses a significant threat to their survival. As their natural habitats shrink and become fragmented, bears are forced into closer contact with humans, increasing the risk of conflict. Poaching for their fur, claws, and other body parts is another pressing concern, driven by illegal wildlife trade. Climate change further exacerbates these challenges, impacting the availability of their food sources and disrupting their hibernation patterns. However, there is hope. Conservation efforts are underway to protect grizzly bear populations and their habitats. This includes establishing protected areas, promoting responsible land management practices, and raising awareness about the importance of coexistence. Chapter 8. Cultural Significance. Spirit bears and ancient reverence. For centuries, grizzly bears have held a place of profound significance in the cultures and spiritual beliefs of indigenous peoples across North America. Revered as powerful totems, symbols of strength, wisdom, and healing, they feature prominently in traditional stories, songs, and ceremonies. The spirit bear, a rare white-furred subspecies of the black bear found in the coastal rainforests of British Columbia, holds particular spiritual importance for many First Nations communities. Considered sacred, the spirit bear embodies purity, peace, and the interconnectedness of all living things. These cultural perspectives highlight the deep respect and reverence that indigenous peoples have long held for grizzly bears and their role in maintaining the balance of nature. Their stories remind us that we are not separate from the natural world, but rather an integral part of its intricate web of life. A future for grizzly bears, our shared responsibility. As we've journeyed into the world of grizzly bears, we've witnessed their awe-inspiring power, their surprising adaptability, and their vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of their ecosystems. Yet these magnificent creatures face an uncertain future, their survival intricately linked to our own actions. Understanding and appreciating grizzly bears is the first step towards ensuring their future. By supporting conservation efforts, advocating for responsible land management, and promoting coexistence, we can help safeguard their populations and ensure that generations to come can continue to marvel at their presence. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the incredible world of grizzly bears. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating wildlife insights. Let's work together to protect these magnificent creatures and the wild places they call home.